into hints, tips, and tricks on World War Z for the PS4. Now, before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and issue a disclaimer for bad language, whatever, really, gore. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump in. Now, yesterday I did do a broadcast, and we discovered a few things, and now I have played for most of yesterday, all the way up until 1 a.m., and I've learned quite a bit. And it turns out the multiplayer is just a PvP, kind of Call of Duty style gameplay. The co-op campaign is not split screen at all. We want to show you a lot of cool things that I found out. So, the gameplay that was originally released, that you might have saw in the trailer, the very first gameplay that you saw, it would have been New York: The Descent, which ends up being episode 1 and actually the very first mission that you end up doing. I don't know if I want to join those guys though, 'cause, I've discovered that these guys, a game in progress. Yeah, as you can see, you know, those guys are green, and it obviously says game in progress. So most people don't want to join gameplay that is already in progress because it can really shoot you into anywhere. And if you press quick play and you really don't care, then you... Sorry, I just got a message. Then you could just end up in any episode at all. And really, these episodes, looks like there's 3 apiece of each episode. So New York has 3, Jerusalem has 3, Moscow also has 3, and Tokyo has, oh, it looks like Tokyo only has 2, but these are definitely longer missions. Very tough. But I gotta say, probably the worst one that I've had the most problems with is actually the Dead Sea Stroll in Jerusalem. So let's see if we can't just start up one at the very beginning. Game in progress configure. We're gonna see if we can't get one from the beginning. Game in progress. See, it looks like I keep joining the same people. Give it a few minutes. Maybe. Join the full lobby. Okay, awesome. Cool, here we go. So, if you go over here to customize, each class has their own specific perks. Now, you can choose one perk out of these first 3 slots right here. And as you go, you can pick another 3, one out of these 3 right here. And then one out of these 3 right here. And you can just keep going. And basically, you end up getting one perk out of each row. And so, your character can really be incredibly overpowered. Like this Exterminator, I like doing the Molotovs burn 50% longer with the Rage mode. When pinned, you'll automatically rise up and push your attackers back, but it does not affect the special zombies such as the Lurkers or any of the bigger ones like the Bulls. So yeah, you can select 1 out of 3 out of each one, and then oh, I like this one a lot. Start with an improved RPG L4. Basically, it's just a big bazooka that deals 100% more damage, and all RPGs that you pick up are also improved. You can do a lot of devastating damage with the Exterminator class. I'll go ahead and ready up and start in on the game and show you what I have found. Alright. So I found out that those guys that are kind of like hunters in Left 4 Dead, they're called lurkers on here. And they love hiding around corners, just waiting to ambush anyone that steps right in front of a door or anything. They're rather annoying. And then the chargers on Left 4 Dead are the armored police guards, and they're known as bulls.
Nobody.
This is the very first episode. You end up pulling on both of these, go right through this door. And when you go through here, you're gonna come across quite a few zombies in this hallway.
Damn, you hear me?
Hey, what's up? I don't see you guys on
I have a perk that I start with.
We're going for it. Trying the subway to
improved
Inwood.
AK.
Over.
So it's a tier 2 AK.
Yeah, really? I don't. Maybe the grunts will wipe him out on the fronts. Guys?
Another bonus
Grab
to
what you
being
can
the
and regroup at the
class.
elevator.
You don't need to struggle from the beginning. Now, as you can see right there, there is actually a stamina bar for melee attacks.
There's enough for everybody.
If you run out of stamina, then basically you end up not doing as much damage. God damn it. I hate lurkers.
Paper neutralized. Thanks.
So then you come up to this elevator, press it,
Elevator's on its way. Reloading.
And if you got the pre-order, you would get these gold weapons. See this gold pistol? It's actually improved.
Last
Does
stop,
a whole heck of
shitbirds.
a lot more damage than usual.
Come with me.
Reloading. Dan, you there?
Always.
We're headed down. Out of food.
Now
Gotta
when
go
you
now.
see
You
this
coming?
RPG that I have that's improved, does an extra 100% more damage, that perk that I have, this is really comes in handy right here. You end up running right through here.
There's no other way
And just down below is where a lot of the hints, tips, and tricks that I'm going to go into are.
Slow and silent.
Holy Christ.
So basically you're going to want to shoot some of them, any of them, and just trigger the horde. There's a giant horde down below, and this is where the gameplay was that the creator showed.
Did everybody get
Watch
some?
this.
They're climbing.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Elevator shaft
Working on it.
far side of this floor.
So yeah, there's right here. So
Setting up a mine. There's enough for everybody. Hey, I'm reloading.
Alright, so you come over here to this elevator, and directly below us is where I want to show you. There's going to be probably a lurker right here, so just be careful on that one.
I thought he'd never go down.
Melee does work better on them.
When we get
All right, now
outside,
if you
don't
go over
stop
here-
until we hit the subway.
Refill ammo. You can refill ammo all you want.
Reloading!
These boxes back here, look at this. Barbed wire defense. High voltage grid. And you pick these up and you're able to place them. And now these things, they could be barbed wire fences, voltage grids, automatic turrets, or stationary machine guns, or mortars. And you can place these and you can actually get on these machine guns. And you can man them.
Machine gun turret ready.
See?
Buy us a few seconds.
Now, I did not know
Auto
this
turret
until
ready.
way later yesterday, and so we were kind of getting kicked around quite a bit by all these zombies. So when you come in here to any area, be sure to look for anything, any box like this on the ground.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Also, you can have primary, a secondary, secondary, and a heavy. You can actually use that heavy during battles, and that's really when you're going to want to use them, is in big battles.
Ah!
Oop, wrong button.
Putting a mine down.
Creeper. Creeper down.
Gas bag. Reloading.
Go up here and see if I can't get
Here they
ammo.
come!
Nice. Forget which class that is, and it's demolition class. To deploy.
Did everybody get some?
Explosive rounds.
Oh, they're coming over the gate. Setting up a dig in. They're coming over. Hey, I'm reloading. There's enough for everybody. Putting a mine down.
I don't know if I could just step over these trees and barbed wire fences. Amazing.
Reloading.
Much easier than going the old-fashioned way, just having no defenses set up whatsoever.
Bullet gone.
And
Dan,
ultimately
are we clear to
just
the
getting
subway?
killed like crazy.
Let's go from here. If you're gonna do this, go now.
Thanks. Take care of yourself, Dan. To better times. Over.
Better times. Over and out. Hit the button.
I'm going.
No turning back now.
Go! Go! Keep moving!
I love how I said you can use your heavy weapons during big battles, and they help a lot, and I didn't know.
It's open! Go!
Primarily because that fence will block shots that are like a heavy shotgun, machine gun.
Hey, I'm
If you
reloading!
have an RPG, it'll get and like these explosive rounds, they won't go through that fence. Called a payload rifle. And shoots explosive rounds.
Did everybody
Highly
get some?
explosive rounds.
Shit! Clear the drain!
Get back, you smelly bastards!
There's enough for everyone.
Get off my train!
Reloading!
Who the hell just shot at my train? Get in here!
It's him.
Him? Oh, my reputation precedes me.
Can you drive this thing?
The ride ain't free, dear. This rabbit hole is chock-a-block with goodies. Bring them to me.
Come on,
Simple but
creep.
effective.
Heads up. Creeper. Creeper neutralized. Get ready! Bring me back to the train.
Found another box. Time to go.
Close one. Reloading.
Got another one.
Better try.
Now I was gonna try and do, there's a trophy that basically you end up using only your pistol.
How are we gonna leave? Whack job.
Really difficult because you can't even use melee or any of that. So,
Oh, we're making too much noise. They're gonna come.
We gotta go now.
You wanna drive? Shut up!
Oh, I am not gonna die in here.
Jaws that bite and claws that catch. Who will hear the jabber
by
of
now,
my son?
pretty much everyone who has the game, who pre-ordered
Crazy
it, they've
son of a
already done
bitch.
every mission.
Crazy
so we
son
just
of
all
a
go to
bitch with a
skip.
train! Boop boop! Crazy!
There's not really a whole lot to the game, and I guess that's probably why they only made it $40 for the pre-order instead of $60 or even $80, like a lot of games do. It's because there's not really a whole lot of content to the game. There we go, 640 to the next spec's 206 zombies killed. 28, 38, 38 for headshots. Nice. So this is pretty much going to be the end of the video. I'm going to show you a couple other things. As you XP up your weapons, you'll unlock new and better versions of those weapons. Go over here to class. Like I said, as you keep going along, you'll be able to unlock more perks. Speed increase, weapon capacity increase, instantly reload your primary weapon after killing 15 zombies. Yep, I think I'm going to do that one. Cost 500. Now weapon customization. See, my pistol is right here. It's the golden one for pre-order versus original. Next one up. Handling is more on that one, but still less damage, less accuracy. This one has the same. I mean, we're going pretty much all the way up the list, halfway up the list before we can maybe get one that's better than the gold weapons. So I'm just gonna stick with it for a while. Same thing goes with my assault rifle. I had to go, most of the way up the list before finally getting one that was better. See, now it's a decrease in power accuracy. But there you have it. Hints, tips, and tricks. Be sure to pick up all of those. Also, the demolition charges for breaking into areas where there are more of those pickups, like the automated turrets and manned machine guns and mortars. You can find those laying around. You can actually go, and it doesn't matter what class you are, you can go around, find them, pick them up, plant the demolition charges, and be able to pick up more reinforcements, which I didn't know. And so that's really the last tip that I have for you guys. That's all there really is to it. Headshots, obviously, are a lot better than body shots. So, really be a team player and try and get them headshots in. Kills. And overall, just help your teammates as much as possible, and they'll return the favor when it comes to it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.